Hi, Bob the Canadian here. Sometimes you get sick. And in this video, I'm going to help you learn all of the English words and phrases that you'll need to know to be able to describe being sick. Hey, welcome back. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing by clicking the red button below. Also, if you enjoy this video at any point along the way, give me a thumbs up just to let me know that you liked it. Well, we all get sick sometimes, and in English there are basically 3 different types of common illnesses, and we're going to take a look at each of them today. The first illness we're going to look at is the common cold, and I actually kind of have one today. The common cold has the following symptoms. Symptoms are how you describe what your illness is. So the common cold, normally you will have a stuffed up nose. You will have trouble breathing through your nose. You'll be able to breathe through your mouth, but you'll have trouble breathing through your nose. You will probably also sneeze quite a bit. Sneezing is, in English we say, achoo. Sneezing is when you involuntarily have to go achoo because your nose is stuffed up. You will probably use a tissue or Kleenex to blow your nose like that. And you will probably also, when you do that, the stuff that comes out of your nose, this is kind of gross, is called snot. So a cold, you'll have a stuffed up nose, you'll have to blow your nose, snot will come out of your nose. You also might have a bit of a sore throat, but mostly you will just have a stuffed up nose. You'll feel congested. The second illness that's very common is the flu. And the flu is short for influenza, but we do just say the flu in English. When you have the flu, you might have some of the same symptoms as a cold. You might have a stuffed up nose, but you will also have most likely a headache. You might have a pounding headache, a really bad headache. You will most likely have a sore throat as well, a very sore throat. You might even lose your voice, which is what happened to me yesterday. I couldn't talk yesterday very well because I was losing my voice. And you will probably also cough. And in general, you might just have aches and pain all over your body. So that's the flu. So headache. Oh, and one last thing. This is the major component. You might have a fever. And a fever is when your body temperature is really, really high. So you might feel really, really warm. Or with a fever, you might even feel kind of cold. You might have the chills and you might shiver. So shiver is when you go like that. And so that's the flu. The last common illness is what we would call in English the stomach flu. So the stomach flu is when you have a stomach ache, where your stomach is sore. And this illness is kind of gross. If you have a stomach flu, you are most likely going to throw up. And there's no nice way to describe this. Throwing up is when everything in your stomach comes back out again. Or you we use the word vomiting, but vomiting is kind of a vulgar term to say I vomited. We usually say I threw up, or I had the stomach flu and I was throwing up. The other thing you might have is you might have to go to the bathroom a lot. So you might be sitting on the toilet a lot when you have the stomach flu. So that's it. That's the 3 most common illnesses in English. You either have a cold, or you have a flu, or you have the stomach flu. Bob the Canadian here. Learn English with Bob the Canadian. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.